Hello everybody, Merry Christmas, and I hope you all had a happy holidays and you got everything you wanted. And if not, there's always next year. And your birthday, so it's not the end of the world, I suppose. As you can probably see right there, this is going to be my specimen for what I am looking at today. It is the Joyride Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Now, for people who don't know why this thing is very rare, let me tell you why. The company went down under before I was even born, which is 2005. So if you were born in a year, like in the year 2000 and 2001, you might have got a small glimpse of it, but never truly had the chance to, do anything about it. And which sucks because they made a lot of cool figures and they're so iconic now that they're very rare. Next is that the fact that this is a Sonic Adventure 2 merchandise, which you don't really see too much of. I mean, we do have those weird pins that just came out. Me personally, pins are okay, unless you just get the gigantic fig pin ones. Those things are probably weighing you down like a workout exercise, but yeah. My uncle got this for me for $2.20, which is pretty good. And it's already open, so I'm not like doing anything bad here, right? I literally just opened it up. I kid you not. So this is essentially my only official Sonic Adventure 2 merchandise, because anything from Sonic Adventure 1 or 2 is just really hard to find. I mean, I do have that. You see him right there. I do have that Resource Sonic from Sonic Adventure 1. I was lucky to get that for $25 at Kryptonite Toys, so that's pretty cool. If you're not local, you probably won't know what that is, but they're a really cool place. And I guess essentially what I'm going to be doing now is just opening it up. Now, I got this for $2.20 because it's kind of already been open, and that's fine. I really do not have an issue with that, because I'd rather, like, if I had this thing in box, it'd be very tempting for me to want to open it, So here it is. Oh, the camera's upside down. Here it is. Hunka, hookah, hika. Oh, he feels good. All right, so first off, when I look at the box, let's just put the figure down for a second. When I look at this, it reeks time capsule in a very good way. Like, you look at most Sonic stuff now, like, I don't know. Here, let me just get this Sonic box over here, I guess. When you look at this, like, you can kind of tell it's new. And it's just like, yeah, alright, sure. But, like, the older it gets, the more you can kind of like see, like, this box literally looks like a time capsule. Like, I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's just the color scheme or like the stickers that are over it, but it makes me feel like this is an old figure, and I don't even see the actual release date anywhere. Maybe it's just because it says it's treating Sonic Adventure 2 like it's the newest game, when at the time it was, but now it's not. It's a very hard feeling to replicate, but it's there. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for, the figure. Well, he's certainly somewhat glossy, not a lot though, just like very faint, like a little pinch. I was trying to pinch. It's not nothing crazy. And oh yeah, another reason I forgot to mention that this thing is valuable. Soap shoes. Sonic fans go crazy for anything soap shoe Sonic related. Like, these are like 3 combining factors that make this thing valuable. The cheapest one I found so far was for $4.50. I got this one off Mercari for $2.20. Again, it's probably not that much because it's already been open, but that's fine, because like, that's just sometimes a sacrifice you gotta make. You gotta know. Excuse me. You gotta know when to call the shots and just when to like not overpay, because like, if you get something really cool and you're just only allowed to hang it, eventually it's probably going to get to you that you just want to open it. But if it's not valuable at all, but it's still cool, you get to open it. And now we will get out his stand. And this card, Sonic the Hedgehog. There's some tips and tricks for you right there. Okay, so I've heard most people say this is like very easy, a fragile cardboard or whatever. It's not. It's a pretty thick piece of cardboard. Like it kind of feels like a. I'm trying to think. It kind of feels like a shaved piece off of a clipboard. Like it feels like a very thick plastic. I don't know how to describe it. Like it feels kind of like, I don't know, like three pieces of paper, like pressed up against each other. And then we'll get to 2 free issues of GamePro reviews, previews, code. I appreciate that whoever made this like just kept it in mint condition, because that makes me happy just to have like a little GamePro thing in there. It's funny. Reviews, cheats, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, pretty cool. If you couldn't tell, I'm also a Dragon Ball fan, but we don't talk about that. And now the stand, which is a boost pad. Now this is season 5 or series 5 of the figure, right? And with this in mind, this is most likely going to be very, very just the same. I was wording it like I was going to say something weird, but like it's going to be relatively the same because there was a series 1 release, all right? And I think all that changes was the box art, right? And the dash panel was like gray and black. But me personally, I think this looks a lot more like an actual dash panel versus something that's just black and white, looks like a zebra. But like, as you can see, there's a tiny little Sonic Adventure 2 battle thing on there. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. And he's got holes at the bottom of his shoes, so you know what that means. Oh, I love that sound. Well, let's get him in a pose, I guess. Huh. I see. I want to be gentle with this thing. I don't want to end up breaking it. All right, you know what? Yeah, let's just settle with that. That's good enough, I suppose. There he is. Looks pretty cool on it. I'm not gonna lie. You can't exactly put him in like a very fast running pose because you know he's entire bendy wire. So, and you gotta be careful because he has a. Actually, I'll just take him off to show you. Mine has a little tiny spot right there. I don't know if you could see it, but like that's because of like bendy wire kept trying to like shoot out of it, because like if you bend it a certain way, like it will just. Well, actually, no, I don't think that's the bendy wire, but that is something you should look out for. I think that's actually just a plastic wrinkling, because here, let me show you. Whenever I move the arm, right, it pops out, but whenever I move it back, it disappears, basically. So I have a feeling it's more or less a mix of both, but not so much the bendy wire. And then, let's look at the back. Again, this thing reeks nostalgia, and I love it. Like, I'm not much of a nostalgic person, because I'm like a kid. I was a 2005 kid. Like, the game I should have grew up with was, like, what? Sonic Lost World? Like, I didn't actually play that, because I didn't have it. I also didn't play anything, like, I didn't play any of the good games. I mean, I did. I played Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, but it was, like, not... Like, I played it when I was a kid, but it was like the PS3 port, because I played that console for, 11 years now, and just for Christmas, I got a PS4, so I'm taking very slow steps moving forward, but... And as you could see, this thing is just, it looks kind of good in its weird way. Like, again, I'm not much of a nostalgic person, but like just looking at this transports me to a different time era, because these pictures are just like, they look so like old. They remind me of a time I wasn't even there for, and that's kind of magical in a weird way, because like you just look at it and you're like, this is cool. Oh, and we're not done yet. We're not done. Oh, bam, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This is a literal, they hit GamePro. This is like one of the most unique Sonic figures I've seen in a long time. And I'm not even talking about the figure anymore. I mean, the figure is cool. It really is. It really is. I love this figure and the stand. Like, just talking about the box alone. The box is just so diverse, and it's something I've never really seen before with a Sonic figure. And then to top it all off, you get an entire game review, and you get a tips and tricks and a subscription book in this thing. Like, I get they have to do self-promotion, but this is something I don't really see a lot of Sonic things do nowadays. Or really anyone at all, as far as my knowledge goes. I mean, I really only collect like a few certain things, but like I don't see any of them throw in a tips and tricks, a subscription guide, and then an entire review for the game just in the back cart. Like, I've just never seen it before. It's just so weird. But it's also very cool, and it has its own charm. Anyways, this review has been going on long enough, so I'm just gonna end it. But as I was saying, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas, and you all got tons of great gifts. Of course, this is one of my Christmas gifts, but I woke up today and it was on my bed, so yeah. I hope you all continue to have a great rest of the year and have some cool plans for 2022.